All right, so we are on question 7 of chapter 3 right now. So this is kind of, I was talking about that Chebyshev, whatever, theorem. And I'm kind of saying how you can just input it following on a TI-84. Well, this is kind of how I'm going to show you how to do it quicker. So we're looking at that formula right where I say you can also skip the above steps. So our mean in this example is 281,000. So we're finding the lower limit. The question is asking us, how many standard deviations from the mean would allow us to have 85% of the data, okay? So we have our mean, we're gonna find our lower limit, so we're gonna subtract, okay? I'm gonna go parentheses, square root of 1 divided by 1 minus, and this is the key, in our case is 0.85, okay? Really, we all kind of know that that's just 0.15, okay? But just for simplicity purposes, to kind of show you how this works, we're going to say 1 minus 0.85, okay? Then we're going to, just make sure I'm kind of doing this right. Yes, so we're going to take the square root. After we take that square root, we're going to multiply it by our standard deviation, okay? So that's going to sit here and say, this number is going to give us how many standard deviations away is 85% of the data. This is our standard deviation. So it's going to sit here and say 2.58 standard deviations away. So what is 2.58 of 38,000 minus that mean that we said earlier? That's what this problem shows. I just want to make sure y'all understand that conceptually. So I'm going to press enter. And that is going to give us our lower limit of 182,884, which if you scroll back up, you'll see that that's the answer. So let's kind of flip this. The easiest way to do this, since we want to find the upper limit, I'm going to go back up. All right, scroll all the way to the left and plus. And then now this is going to give me my upper limit, okay? So let's just, for example, while I have y'all, let's say they asked us for 80%, okay? To 1800 plus parentheses my square root of 1 divided by, I said 80%, okay? So really that'd be just 0.2. All right, we said this 1 minus earlier. I was saying that we're going to type it out, but just for simplicity purposes, I think we all know 80%. We're going to change that to 0.2 once we do the 1 minus times my standard deviation, and then that is going to yield us 36. Like that would be my upper limit of 80% theoretically. Again, that's not a question. That wasn't a question that they just asked in the example. I'm only showing you that example for right here, so you can kind of skip that 1 minus 80% or 85% if you just know and just type that in. And it kind of shows you how it's simpler. Yeah, I hope that made sense.